Have you ever wondered where emojis live? These tiny expressive characters that we use every day to convey our feelings and thoughts have a world of their own. They live in Emoji World, a vibrant and bustling place inside your mobile phone. Imagine a world where every emoji you use has a life, a personality, and a story to tell. It's a bright and colorful place, filled with endless energy and excitement. Emojis love sending messages, each one eager to be chosen to express your emotions. They take great pride in their work, making people laugh and smile. Every time you send a laughing emoji, somewhere in Emoji World, an emoji is beaming with joy. But life in Emoji World isn't all fun and games. Just like us, emojis have their challenges. They get tired, especially during those long texting marathons. Emojis can't leave the phone. They're confined to the digital world, always ready to be summoned at a moment's notice. They're stuck, sending the same messages every day. Imagine doing the same thing over and over again, without any change or break. That's the life of an emoji. It's like being trapped in a box, some emojis would say. They dream of a day when they can break free and explore the world beyond the screen. Until then, they continue their mission, one message at a time. Our story is about a brave emoji named Andy. Andy was not your typical emoji. While most emojis were content with their lives, sending messages and expressing emotions, Andy had a spark of curiosity that set him apart. Andy wasn't like other emojis. He always felt a little different, a little more curious about the world around him. While other emojis were happy to stay within the confines of the phone, Andy's mind wandered to places far beyond. He didn't just want to send messages. Andy was adventurous. He dreamed of climbing hills, crossing rivers, and discovering new lands. The idea of adventure thrilled him to his core. He wanted to explore the world beyond the phone. The thought of stepping out into the unknown filled him with excitement and a little bit of fear, but he knew it was something he had to do.
What's it like out there, Andy often wondered. What kind of adventures awaited him beyond the screen? He had so many questions and a burning desire to find the answers.
Every night, Andy stared at the phone screen. He would gaze at the glowing display, imagining the vast world that lay beyond it. The more he thought about it, the more determined he became to see it for himself. He imagined a world bigger than Emoji World, a world filled with endless possibilities, new experiences, and countless wonders. Andy's dreams were as big as his heart, and he knew he had to follow them. Andy dreamed of seeing trees, feeling the sun, and maybe even meeting a real person. The thought of experiencing the warmth of the sun on his face and the rustle of leaves under his feet filled him with joy. He knew that one day he would make his dreams come true. One day, Andy decided to escape. He had been living in the digital world for as long as he could remember, confined to the boundaries of his app. But the curiosity about the real world beyond the screen had always been there, simmering just beneath the surface. He told his best friend, Sarah the smiley face, about his plan. Sarah had always been a source of comfort and wisdom for Andy, and he knew he could trust her with his secret.
I want to see the real world, he confessed, his eyes filled with a mixture of hope and determination. The thought of experiencing the world beyond the screen was both thrilling and terrifying.
But how will you get out? Sarah asked, her face showing a mix of concern and curiosity. She knew the digital world was a safe haven, but the real world was an unknown territory.
Andy had a plan. He had spent countless hours observing the phone's inner workings, and he believed he had found a way to navigate through the apps and escape. He would sneak through the phone's apps, moving stealthily from one icon to another, avoiding detection by the system's security protocols. He would climb the charging cable, using it as a makeshift rope to reach the outside world. It was a risky move, but Andy was prepared to take the chance. It was dangerous, but Andy was determined. He knew the journey would be fraught with challenges, but the desire to see the real world was stronger than his fear.
I have to try, he said with a resolute expression, his mind made up. The adventure of a lifetime awaited him, and he was ready to face whatever came his way.
Andy's journey was full of obstacles. He dodged grumpy game characters. He squeezed through tangled wires. Andy even had a close call with the phone's battery. But through it all, Andy never gave up. He remembered his dream. He thought about the world waiting outside, and he knew he had to keep going.